go for the workshop. So today is have done one things.
All right, you've done one more things today. You did more things today. All right. So, are you ready for today's lesson?
Oh yeah, I just start to listen my homework, so
All right.
not finished, but we can keep going.
All right. So it's okay. We are going to discuss your homework today. Okay, so let's check where we left off. Okay. I believe that we are already on page 10, right? Now, we are going to listen to recordings. So were you able to listen to recordings? .1. Did you listen to the recordings?
Yes, but I'm not finished.
Okay, it's okay. Take your time.
Okay.
And if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask me anytime, okay?
Okay, I think I just have the last question.
Alright, so before you continue with audio 5.2 for letter D, we are going to discuss letter C first, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so number 1 for letter C. We listen to our employees. We run a survey and hold a cooperation. Okay, let's check. What's your answer? Oh, these are your notes, right? For letter C. Compare your answers. Take down all questions in the survey. Can you read your answers? 1 to, let's see, 1 to 4.
Okay. First, we listen to our employees. We run a survey there is a block and hold a cooperation.
What do you mean by cooperation?
I listen, just note the lessons, but I'm not sure.
Right, it's okay.
And the second is how they're proud of this company. Third, how they learning the developing of themselves. Is the manager managing and developing them? For just concern mentally to give the guidance to understand the benefits.
So these are the 4 statements that you have listed based on the recording 5.1.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's check. Hold on. Can you explain more about the survey? Have you aside from the survey, or what about the survey that was mentioned in the recording?
Let me check.
Okay, the survey was about, they did a survey within the whole corporation. Okay. The survey was about questions looking for the customer's pride in the company. Okay, customers and employees' pride within the company, their work, their lifestyle, and their learning and development process. Okay, so these are questions that you will encounter or you will put in the survey, right? So these kind of questions. Okay, in here we run a survey, and we hold a corporation. Okay, corporation is different. So I'm going to highlight that in red. Okay, instead you use corporation. We run a company. That's corporation. Alright, so take note of the highlights. Red for mistakes, but don't worry. The correct answer is corporation. We hold a corporation. Okay. So your answers may be, or your questions may be, how are they proud of the company? Okay, you can say, how are they proud? How are they proud? Put the linking verb are in here, okay? How are they proud of this company? How are they learning to develop? In here, change your answer, okay? Don't forget the preposition to. You can say are is the linking verb. How are they? Very good. How are they learning to develop? Okay, it should be to develop. I see, I'm sorry. How are they learning? Okay. You should say to develop themselves, okay? So instead of saying they're learning the developing of themselves, you say, how are they learning to develop themselves? Be direct. Okay, is the manager managing and developing them? You can say, how does the manager manage and develop them? Use the present form, manage and develop them. Okay? How does the manager manage and develop them? Okay?
Yeah.
So you will say, how are they developing or learning to develop themselves? Okay. Remember the preposition to. To plus the verb. Example, to develop, to watch, to read, to drink. Okay. And then another question will be a trusted concert mentality to give the guidance to understand the benefits. What do you think about this? What do you mean about this? What do you mean by a trusted concert? Will you create a concert?
No.
Can you change your answer?
I think the transmitted the trust mentality is the guidance to understand the benefits.
All right. So a trusted mentality, good mentality, is the guidance to understand the benefits. Okay, you can say a trusting mentality will guide you to understand the benefits. Is it the company's benefits?
Yeah.
The benefits of the company. So be specific. A trusting mentality will guide you to understand the benefits of the company. Okay, so number 2 and 3 are the questions included in the survey, and number 4 is your opinion about the recording, right? Okay, so any more questions regarding the survey for audio 5.1? All right, now let's listen to audio 5.2 this time.
Okay, so just wait.
Go ahead. All right, are you done with the recording?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
You can replay it anytime, okay?
Okay.
Are we good? Shall we discuss your answers now? Okay, all right, go ahead. Okay, for this. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I will be inserting the script, okay, for your reference. But by next week, I'm going to. Okay, let me just check. Okay, I will be inserting the script so that you can study this. Okay, and then we are going to remove this for notation purposes. Okay. So after the class, you can remove the script, okay, and then you can study that before removing, okay. Now let's discuss the answers. What three ways have priorities changed in recent year? What were the changes? You said that in the last 10 years, right? It was mentioned last 10 years. Very good. What were the changes in the what were changes in job priorities? Let me mention for one, okay? In here, work schedule has been reduced. Okay? Because some would like to work from home instead of commuting to the office. So some are home-based. So the schedule of work has been decreased or reduced. Okay. Some also want to work hard but would like to have enough energy left to enjoy a social life. So others would like a social life. Do you prefer a social life as well? Do you maintain a social life?
Social life.
Others would like to work hard and at the same time to have a social life. Are you a sociable person? Do you socialize with your friends? Not really.
Not really.
You're focused on your work. But I presume that you spend time with your friends, right?
Yes.
All right, very good. Others would also like to contribute to the communities during their free time. Can you give an example for this? How would you communicate? How can you contribute to the communities? How can you help the community? During your free time, what do you do at home in your neighborhood? Do you help your neighbors? Or what are the little ways you have done so far, if I may ask? Like attend association meetings, something like that?
Maybe not really do something, but we just follow the community policy. Maybe don't make noisy in the apartment, and
Do not.
we pay a management fee on schedule.
Okay, so this is a very good contribution, right? Be not too noisy. Do not make too much noise in the apartment. Okay. What else? What can you contribute to the communities?
We pay the manager fee on
Pay
time.
the fees on time. All right, very good. Now, what are the examples Helen, as mentioned on the article, did for flexible working programs? You've mentioned part-time work. Okay, very good. Maternity leave, and then work 4 days a week. This is a very good suggestion, right? Flexible. So she worked on flexible that's flexible working hours, right? Do you like the flexible working hours?
Yeah, because my company have the flexible working
Flexible?
hours.
It's very flexible, like you can work anytime, any start of the day, but you just work like 6 hours. Like if you will start 8 p.m. or 8 a.m., after 6 to 8 hours you will end, or you can start at 10 a.m. Is that like that?
Different way different way to use the
Different
flexible
way.
working hours. Yes, we can go to office late or go home
Alright,
earlier to use our
I
flexible
see.
working hours. But we also have the standard total working hours. We need to fill with
Alright.
standard
So it's up to you
working
as long
hours.
as you uh, work the minimum hours. You just need to choose what time you will start and then end based on the regular or the allowed hours, right?
Yeah.
All right, very good.
Yeah.
Now, apart from the flexible working conditions, what other factors might persuade people to join Procter and Gamble? So you said to understand the environment, clean packed. So this is to understand the environmental issues,
Impact.
right?
Mm.
What do you mean by clean pack?
No, I'm just not quite clear that vocabulary. Maybe the impact.
So let's just, okay, impact, very good. So understand environmental issues, right? To understand the environment impact, you can say environmental in here, okay? All right. Or you can say understand environmental issues. It's more of the environments and the policies of a company and the environment within it, right? So the environment will really play a very important role. A good working environment is advisable and is necessary for us to enjoy our work, right? So the environment should be healthy. All right. Now, why did Procter and Gamble introduce a car share scheme? What about a car share scheme?
Car. Mm, maybe the college can use can take the same car to office.
All right. This car share scheme will help traffic, will reduce the flow of traffic, right? It will also reduce pollution because the lesser car there is, the lesser air pollution, right? What do you understood about the car share scheme?
It's a kind of uh,
Will that? Go ahead.
mm, when people can arrange to take one car or take the same car together to company.
All right. So that's limitation, limiting the number of cars in a day, right? As you have mentioned, like using a family or a company car, that will reduce the number of cars. Is this a very good, do you think this is a very good suggestion?
You mean
The car share scheme? Do you think this will be a very big help?
yeah,
Mhm.
quite
All
quite
right.
good.
This will really this will really help, right? Okay, using one car for all the employees, or maybe a van, right? Okay. Now, what kind of perks or benefits would you like to have when joining a new company? Again, perks and benefits will help employees. This will retain employees and make the employees stay loyal to the company. Right? So the benefits are very important. Now, what are the perks you would like when you join a company? Name at least 3. Okay, that's vacations, right? All right. Good, very good. So one of the benefits you would like to have, okay, a few of them are the following: vacations, insurance, and good working environment. Right? Right? Do you have this at work? at your company right now? All right, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
So that will really be a good help. That will inspire you to do good, right? Now, letter B. In which lines are these ideas mentioned? Can you read? Okay, let's check.
Money, first, money is the less important motivator than a car
Okay, since
company.
we don't have the actual book, what we're going to do is read these sentences and then explain what you think about these ideas. Okay? So that's what we are going to do. Money is a less important motivator than a caring company. So what do you think about this?
I don't think so.
You
Money is
agree?
very important.
A good company is more than a caring company. Money, right? Your salary.
Yeah.
Now, giving employees more choice how they organize their time away from work. What about this?
Quite
This is
good.
good, right? Giving more choices.
Mhm.
So, organizing their time off from work, right? How about the disadvantages of offering perks? What are the disadvantages in a company's view, the management's view? What are the disadvantages of offering benefits? This is a cost. This is an expense when it comes to the company, right? So if you're the company owner, what are the
Yes.
disadvantages of giving benefits or giving perks?
The cost will be
That's
very
correct.
high.
High cost.
Yes.
So the bigger benefits, the higher the benefits, the higher the cost. Now, how about creating an atmosphere and culture which employees feel they belong to?
But I think, yes, they can creating the atmosphere and culture. But the culture and atmosphere need to follow the company's style and management.
So management style is very important in here.
Yeah.
Do you like the management style of your company right now?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's great. Wonderful.
Yes.
Do you have any suggestions you have in mind? Ways of improvement? Or no need?
Yes. Yes, we
Mhm.
can make the suggestion
All
and
right.
for the improvement.
Now, examples of market perks offered by technology companies.
Maybe they have the 30 for 1 month or year's vacation. And they also have many convenience store or provide employees lunch or breakfast store in the company and have the gym in the company.
All right. So there are different examples, right? What else? Benefits offered by technology companies like computer companies.
Maybe the higher bonus
Stocks,
or higher
right?
stocks.
Okay. How about the increased benefits being offered to employees? What can you say about increased benefits?
What's the being offered
It's
to
given.
employees?
Offered means given.
So what kind of benefits was increased to give the employees?
It's not stated,
Right?
but let me ask you the question instead. What kind of benefit would you like to increase? What kind of benefits would you like to offer to the companies that will you increase? Is it a high salary, increase in salary?
Yeah,
This is very important, right? Increase in salary. What else? Try to name one more.
Sorry, the other is benefits like maybe the first time. Maybe the first time.
What benefit?
First time.
Can you write it down? I'm sorry.
First time.
Flexible time. Very good. So this should be offered, right?
Yeah.
Usually, the regular time office hours is implemented by most companies like the 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. shift, right? If there is a flex time, like 10 a.m. or 12, starting at 12, employees will have a chance of choosing which is more convenient for them. And this is a benefit already, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, let's go to letter C. Look at the article to complete these words partnership. Okay. For example, personal problems. How about number 2? Try to answer until number 4. Okay, since we are running out of time.
Okay.
You can look back at the article. Let me check because there's no article included, right? Try to guess instead.
Yeah.
All right. So number 1, financial statement. This is a good phrase, okay? But in this article that we don't have access to, the correct answer is financial planning. But I check financial statement because this is correct. This is a correct business term. Okay. Top sales is also correct, but in the article it talks about top performers. Okay. General information is also correct, but it talks about general manager. And then number 5, common sense, very good. Number 6, social network is also good. Okay, but what is stated in here is social responsibility. Okay. Now, number 7, corporate culture. Okay. Very good. And then number 8, employee relations is also good. Okay, it talks about employee loyalty. How important for you is employee loyalty as an employee yourself? How important is being loyal to your company? Being loyal.
Quite important.
Being faithful to your company.
Yeah.
Do you think it is very important?
Yes.
How loyal are you to the company?
For employee, I don't think so. For employee,
Not that
I don't
important,
think
as
so.
long as you do your job, right? Okay. This is a choice.
Yeah.
This is important if you are the employer, right? That is very important.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as long as you do your job well, that's enough already. But if you're the owner of the company, employee loyalty is very important because that's the way you will retain your employees. Right? Okay. So I hope you have learned from today's lesson. Anita, do you have questions before we go?
Yeah. No. No.
All right.
No.
So just a quick recap in here, since we are running out of time. We reviewed about the perks of a company. Okay. We listened to recordings. Good job. All right. We listened to what priorities. We talked about the priorities in a job. Okay. We just talked about examples of ways during the interview. Okay. We also talked about a car share scheme. This will really help reduce traffic flow. All right. And then we discussed about the benefits and the perks of company. This is what makes, or the job, or the perks and the benefits is one way for an employee to be satisfied with the job. Right. Now, please continue answering the next activities, Anita. Please also read the article Perks That Work. Okay, I believe that the above exercises is linked to this article, Perks That Work. Okay, you can review this. Okay, so try. I'm sorry. Letter D and letter B.
Letter D and letter
letter
C.
B and letter C below.
Okay.
All right. So answer letter D and letter E, and then read the article. So for next week, please do pages 13. Okay, that's 13. Okay, 13 to 18. Okay, answer as many as you can. Page 13 to 18, read the article. Okay, read the article about perks that work.
Okay, I will see if I have enough time because I still have the
I
KPI
see. All right.
to finish
So
this week.
if you have time, just work on it. Okay, but don't be in a hurry because just take your time. Okay, so you can just read the article first without answering, so that you'll be prepared for next week. Okay. So do you have questions before we go, Anita? All right. Okay. So thank you very much for your time. Just a quick recap. We did answered already. Okay. So just try to do your homework if you have enough time. Okay. So I hope you have a nice weekend. Are there any more questions? All right. So thank you very much for your time, Anita.
Have a nice weekend.
Have a good evening. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Good night. Thank you.